What is going on, my Houston Texans fan? This is exactly what we have been waiting for. It is just announced that the Houston Texans and Demeco Ryans have completed their second round interview, even though the Houston Texans call it an additional discussion regarding the head coaching position. But if you're a Houston Texans fan, this is exactly what you want to hear. And now all signs point to Demeco Ryans being the next head coach for the Houston Texans. And I have to say it, when the news breaks, the Houston Texans will have hired the number one coaching candidate in this offseason. They have started their franchise rebuild on the right and the correct way. And all signs are pointing to a brighter future with the Houston Texans. And this is a whole 180 to the situation that we were in just not too long ago. When I said brighter days are ahead, I absolutely mean that. And the past 2 days, it's just been Demeco Ryans as a Houston Texan. Not only are the fans excited, ownership's excited, front office is excited, former Houston Texans are excited, right? You have J.J. Watt posting a picture of him and Demeco Ryans back when they used to play together. And man, the excitement, the hype, is getting contagious, and I have to say, shout out to Nick Caserio and shout out to ownership, because it finally feels like the Houston Texans are becoming a functional organization in this league. Now, with all that being said, I don't want to jump the gun. This is still the Houston Texans, and we've seen a lot of crazy stuff happen to this NFL franchise, but what it means to the fans right now, if you are on Twitter, there is spaces going on everywhere. Follow me at 713HSP. Me, John Crumpler, Harley the Lead, Cody Johnson, and Patrick Storm. We do a great job of kind of giving a good vibe on how the city feels with Demeco Ryans, because not too long ago, it felt like all hell was breaking loose for this city and this team. You had our own national media outlet calling it quits, saying they will never ever watch this team again, even though they are supposed to be covering this team. It was that bad not too long ago for this Houston Texans team. Now 2 minutes later, 2 weeks later, it's vice versa. It's not only is this one of the most, attractive jobs out there, but you can see a immediate improvement with this team. And when you see it with Demeco Ryans, he's going to have money going into this offseason. This is the year that Nick Caserio said he wanted to spend in. We will have between 40 and 60 something mil this year to mess around with. I will love to invest in the trenches, center and right guard, defensive tackle on the other side. There's a lot of DTs out there, De'Aaron Payne, John Hargrave. I will get to for agency down the line, but not only that, with the addition of the number 2 overall pick and the number 12th overall pick, all signs are pointing to great things for the Houston Texans. And it's just a matter of when they are going to announce Demeco Ryans. I think it was very cool to see J.J. Watt and all the former Houston Texans players, get together for not only his retirement party, but I'm pretty sure they discussed Demeco Ryans. And I'm pretty sure it was all kind of going to be a welcome mat for Demeco. We are showing him with former, players. Maybe ownership is there as well, that as soon as he stepped off this plane, he immediately sees the support that we will give him. Man, it's just exciting. It is just exciting because we could finally say we have a head coach. We knew it wasn't David Culley. We knew it wasn't Lovie Smith. These guys were bridge coaches. Let's just be honest with ourselves. Everyone in Houston knew that. And if this is the guy that you want, and if this is the guy that you're going to roll out there in a press conference and say, I fully believe in Demeco Ryans, then what better than to have a resume than the one he has with San Fran, where he just has one of the best units out there, and one of the only bright spots on the D-line was Nick Bosa adding the 18.5 sacks. You had Charles Omenihu out there. Both of the defensive tackles were hurt throughout the season, and yet one of the most elite units in the NFL. And you haven't even talked about what he did as a player himself, right? We heard that the players in Detroit love Dan Campbell because he's been in their shoes. He's been in their situation. Well, that is going to happen here with Demeco Ryans. When you talk about the young core of Jalen Petrie, Derek Stingley, Christian Harris on the defensive side, right? You want Demeco to take them under the ring and make them into all pros and pro bowlers and just demons. Bring back the Bulls on parade. All pro here with the Houston Texans, Pro Bowler, Rookie Defensive Player of the Year. Demeco Ryans is going to be the next head coach for the Houston Texans, and I'm going to say I am super excited about it. Let me know. It's only a matter of time. As always, go Texans. You guys have a very blessed day.